Hallo zusammen, zurück bei The Council. Wir gucken jetzt mal weiter, was jetzt passiert.
Alright, let's recap. Before dinner, I was going to investigate my mother's message. I've got to find the place where all eyes size you up.
So, dann beginnen wir mal. Find den Ort, den deine Mutter beschrieben hat. Ah, hier war eine Karte. Oh, Gott sei Dank. Ich weiß immer noch nicht aus der Fassung Konzentrationskosten. Ach so, weil wir aus der Fassung sind, deshalb. Der Brief von unserer Mutter. Ist jetzt aber nicht das hier gemeint, oder? Doch? Gucken wir mal, ob wir hier noch was Nützliches finden. Das ist ja mal eine Bibliothek. Oh, was ist das? Goldelixier. Kann ich da hoch? Nee. Aber irgendwas leuchtet doch hier. Irgend so ein Punkt. Ah, hier.
Actress, the Miller brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading it. Where all eyes size you up. Chances are, that's the room my mother spoke of. And she also spoke of a Medusa. Should I go and try to find the creature now?
Dann gucken wir uns mal die ganzen
Allegory
Bücher
regarding
an.
the decoration of the rights of men. That's the least you could say. Celia. That name means nothing to me.
Das haben wir hier, das
The
Abendmahl.
Last Supper by Leonardo da Vinci. The last day before his crucifixion, Jesus announces that he will be betrayed by one of his disciples.
Wir können natürlich nicht alle Bilder angrapschen, so wie es aussieht.
A meeting between Louis XIV and Philippe V. I wonder why Mortimer's particularly fond of this painting. Amber. The Company by Rembrandt.
Die Nachtwache. Hier haben wir auch keine Medusa drauf.
The Fall of Phaeton. Another painting by Rubens. Poor Phaeton, struck by lightning for borrowing his father's chariot and losing control of it. Moral, don't steal Dad's chariot. The Song of Roland. Roland feeleth his death is near, his brain is oozing by either ear.
Bernstein. Okay, meine maximale Konzentration steigt um
Fragment
einen
of
Punkt.
amber. Ah, François Ier, Receiving the Holy Family, a painting by Raphael.
Steht was dran.
Christ Crucified by Velasquez. Look, someone's left a note there. Reserved for the Duke of Alquidia.
Okay, rausgehen können wir nicht.
Painting by Ingres. Molière dining with Louis XIV. The king's posture is surprising. It's almost as if he's addressing someone in the assembly. Liberty or Death by Regnault. Well, I'll take liberty, please. But I do understand his choice, even though it seems radical.
Ich glaube, hier waren wir ja schon.
Allegory regarding the decoration of the rights of men. That's the least you could say.
Von wo sind wir jetzt eigentlich gekommen? Von hier? Ja, hier sind wir wieder an der Bibliothek. Dann gehen wir mal die anderen Türen lang. Wir haben ja... Genau, hier geht's noch... Oh, hier geht's noch weiter. Hier sind noch ein paar Bilder. Kleine Statue. Das ist keine Medusa, das war ein Mann. Das der Lord Mortimer sein.
A painting with no name.
Hier war eine Medusa. Schaut mal.
I've got to find out what Mother was trying to do with her. The Medusa. A hero armed with a sword? A hero with a lantern. And the last one holding a shield. I'll stake my life on it. All the statues form a single scene together. The poor devils are about to face the beast. Let's give them a helping hand.
Kann ich die bewegen? Können wir noch nicht knacken. So, hier. Komm, nimm das mal auf.
The origin of myths, a reinterpretation of legendary creatures. Just what I need.
Oh, kriegen wir eine kleine
The
Hilfe.
text is in French on the left-hand page and in Latin on the right hand. Let's find the chapter on the Medusa. Hang on. This version is significantly different from the regular one. It recounts how men have always belittled women in society. Harpies, mermaids, the chimera, the hydra, the gorgons. The section on the Medusa. While some of the heroes divert attention from the gorgon, the hero with the sword brandishes his weapon at the Medusa.
Okay, das haben wir ja dann schon mal richtig. Geht da noch
Hang
weiter?
on. This version is significantly different from the regular one. It recounts how men have
Ah,
always
okay, er fängt
belittled
von
women
vorne
in
an.
society.
das überspringen?
Harpies, mermaids, the chimera, the
Also haben wir
hydra,
die schon mal
the
richtig
gorgons.
gedreht. Der mit dem
Section on the
Schild wird sein
Medusa.
Schild als Spiegel
While some of the
nutzen.
heroes divert attention from the gorgon, the hero with the
Wenn's
sword
jetzt wie die
brandishes
griechische
his
Sage
weapon at
ist.
the Medusa.
Und dann hatten wir ja noch... Okay, also der Typ mit dem Schild, der dreht sich zur Medusa. Was haben wir hier?
Let's think. To vanquish the beast, the statues have to be lined up in a specific order. What can the shield be for? To protect its holder? Why not? But in that case, what's the lantern for? Step back and take a second, Louis. Be logical, but open-minded. Think outside the box. Nobody said a statue has to have only one use. I wonder if the lantern was to distract the Medusa. This shield can both protect the holder and also reflect the light from the lantern to distract the beast. In other words, I'll have to make an angle of 90 degrees between the lantern and the Medusa by turning this shield to face the sword. If Mortimer's the one who thought of all this stuff, then honestly, he must have a screw loose. Crazy idea, but worth a shot.
Jetzt haben wir hier den der Laterne. Dann gehen wir zu dem mit der Laterne.
Now, Louis, it's time to keep a logical mind, as every good scientist should. The aim is to defeat the Medusa, so what can the lantern be for? To light up the Medusa? Hardly likely. The hero holding the lantern will be easy prey, and the shield will be of no use. To light up the sword? No, that makes no sense. So that leaves the shield. I wonder if the aim is to play with the light. If I turn the shield right, the light would be reflected. The ray of light will perturb the Medusa and focus her attention on the best protected hero.
So, und dann haben wir noch den mit dem Schwert, den haben wir noch nicht gedreht. Medusa haben wir schon gedreht. Das war der Ärmste, der dann zu Stein wurde.
This hero is the only one holding a weapon. It seems obvious that he's the one whose job is to cut off her head. So, sword toward the Medusa.
Okay, haben wir es jetzt doch noch nicht richtig? Medusa. Drehen wir mal den zum Schild.
It looks right, but nothing's happening. Maybe, in this position, the hero with the shield is just dazzling his colleague.
Dann müssen wir den zu ihr drehen.
If I respect the legend, I have to place the hero holding the shield in front of the Medusa. Except for here, it doesn't work. There must be something else.
Dann
Let's think. To vanquish the beast, the statues have to be lined up in a specific order. What can this shield be for?
ach, das hatten
To
wir
protect
schon.
its holder? Why not? But in that case, what's the lantern for? Step back and take a second, Louis. Be logical, but open-minded. Think outside the box. Nobody said a statue has to have only one use. I wonder if the lantern was to distract the Medusa. This shield can both protect the holder and also reflect the light from the lantern to distract the beast. In other words, I'll have to make an angle of 90 degrees between the lantern and the Medusa by turning this shield to face the sword. If Mortimer's the one who thought of all this stuff, then honestly, he must have a screw loose. Crazy idea, but worth a shot.
Also zu dem mit dem Schwert. Ich glaube, jetzt ist was passiert. Jetzt haben wir es, da passiert was.
Whoa. Rah! For Pete's sake, Emily! You scared the pants off me. Don't ever do that again.
Well, keep your nose out of my business then.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Stop fooling around and tell me what you're doing here.
I've
glaub, der kann
discovered a
da trauen.
hidden message from my mother. She explains how to find the secret room. Something must have attracted her here, so I've come to check it out. And you? What brings you here?
My, you're curious.
Let me guess.
Go on then, impress me.
You're spying on Mortimer, right?
Everyone is spying on Mortimer.
Shall I take that for a yes?
Take it as you please, but I wouldn't be surprised if all the guests were around here somewhere searching the manor. Well, no matter. I'll tolerate your presence this one time. Now, since you're here, make yourself useful. Look around on your side. I'll do the same on mine. And if you find anything of interest, let me know.
Oh, yeah. In your dreams. At your service, madam.
Okay, da kann man noch nichts machen. Da fehlen uns noch die Fähigkeiten. Was war hier?
A golden fleece.
It's freezing. Hurry up.
Do you think that can really be Jason's golden fleece?
No, you are aware that Jason and the Argonauts is a myth, aren't you?
But Mortimer's been protecting this hide. It must be of great value, don't you think?
Certainly of historical value. This kind of hide is still used by gold diggers in Eastern Europe. Now you see how easy it is to obtain a legend.
Why do you have to act so nonchalant every time I show you something?
Louis, anyone can kill a sheep, rip off its hide, and say it's the Golden Fleece.
We're at Lord Mortimer's, not at some farmyard fair. You're just too skeptical.
And you have a tendency to believe anything. Talk about an unlikely pair.
Yet, you know opposites attract, don't you? An unofficial gospel? You'd be more likely to find this kind of book at the Vatican.
Nothing special. The library at Buckingham has 3.
Gee, is there anything England doesn't have yet? Wait, yes, there is. The United States.
Well, not yet. Besides, as far as I know, they don't speak French in the United States.
Ich wollte eigentlich das andere anklicken, aber ist egal. Witzig, wie sie miteinander reden.
Hey,
Ein Buch.
Mortimer's the author of this work. It talks about his passion for art. The Chinese coin.
Okay, was ist das hier für eine komische Statue?
Guess what I found?
The Holy Grail.
Older than that.
A piece of Noah's Ark.
Not that old.
This could go on for hours. Just tell me.
Caesar's laurel wreath. Do you know why laurel wreaths are used and not, say, mistletoe or another plant?
The laurel wreath symbolized glory in Roman times.
In your opinion, what kind would suit me best?
A crown of nettles.
Wie nett die doch ist.
Oh, looks like a pamphlet on different political regimes, written by Mortimer himself.
So, das ist ein Arthurs Schwert.
You should see this sword, Emily. It's magnificent.
I'm busy. Describe it to me.
Tja, wessen Schwert kann das sein? Das Genghis Khan würde ich nicht sagen.
This weapon is typically French, quite old, undoubtedly goes back to the Crusades. If it is a true Damask sword, it's worth more than a kingdom. It really does look like Joan of Arc's sword.
The famous Maid of Orleans. One of your favorite historical heroines.
You bet, given the number of English butts she kicked.
And we all know where that got her. When you finished playing, maybe you can help me search the place?
Okay, jetzt haben wir hier langsam nicht mehr. Achso, wir gucken mit 1. So, schon besser.
Amber.
Here's something interesting. A manor in Maine, hundreds of acres of land in Catalonia, properties in Shanghai. Incredible. Some of these deeds are over 600 years old, and all signed by the hand of Mortimer.
I wonder if that's what inspired my mother's attention. How come all these documents have Mortimer's signature on them?
Do you think all these properties really belong to him?
Analysieren wir die
See
mal.
those fine scratches around the words?
Yes, and?
The ink barely spreads on the paper. It spreads exactly the same way on the signature. The deed was written using the same ink. If it is a fake, then it's a professional job. Several people have played the part of Mortimer, a part that has been passed down from generation to generation. Different men, but with one sole identity.
An intriguing hypothesis, and yet less twisted than some of my previous cases.
At last, you finally agree with me about something.
These documents are intriguing, but do you really think that's what attracted your mother's attention here?
I don't know. She was obsessed with Mortimer, and I must confess, these property deeds are troubling.
If that's the case, why would she have left them?
Once again, I don't know. We'll have to ask her when we find her. And what's your take? How did Lord Mortimer get all this? It's just crazy.
Secret connections, money, or a well-kept family treasure passed on from generation to generation. Who knows?
That would mean some of Mortimer's ancestors lived before Jesus was born. I wonder why my mother didn't make it clear what she was interested in here.
She didn't have time to write it down, or maybe she wasn't sure of what she was looking for.
Or she wanted to protect her discoveries. It's disturbing.
You'll just have to search the rest of the room. Maybe you'll find something.
Dann geh mal aus dem Weg, Emily.
What is that you found?
A cameo pendant. What's going on?
Nothing.
For crying out loud, Emily, you lunged for that jewel like your life depended on it. Tell me what this is about.
No. We just met, Louis. I like you, but I can't just suddenly open myself up like a book to you.
Listen, Emily. It seems pretty obvious to me that you haven't come here for the sole purpose of sampling Mortimer's cellar. Stop all the clever evasions and just trust me.
And why the hell should I place
Okay,
my trust in you,
Konzentration,
Louis?
alles klar. Machen wir mal das. Psychologie ist ihre Schwäche.
I just want to help you.
What do you expect? That I'll fall into your arms and say yes to everything you want?
What are you talking about? I'm only asking you to trust me a little. If only on principle, as a member of the Golden Order, for example.
I'll admit you are fairly reliable.
That's it? I was expecting more.
Well, I'm prepared to trust you when it comes to choosing a French cheese. But I've nothing to gain by confiding in you any further than that.
Nothing to gain? Damn it, Emily! I'm only trying to help you. Stop needing to gain something all the time.
Because you think I need help?
Just like everyone. You have your strengths and your weaknesses. And there's no use pretending otherwise.
Ha! And I bet you found out where I'm weak, haven't you?
Pragmatic, intelligent, sure of herself. Her only weak spot is her difficulty talking about herself. I don't know much about your past, but I'm guessing you had to get by on your own for much of your life. It might have closed you off, and that can be a disadvantage. It might be time for you to open up and risk a little trust. Not every man you meet wants to hurt you.
Yes, you may be right. I might have some weaknesses, but I don't need your help to overcome them. And I'm simply not contemplating collaborating with anyone at this time. Do you understand?
Ich weiß nicht, kennen wir das schon?
I don't see us as partners for life. You won't owe me anything, you know.
Okay, wir
It
haben keine
doesn't commit you to
Konzentration mehr jetzt.
anything after all.
All right, you've gone to a lot of trouble. You deserve an answer. I already have a work partner. I know my weaknesses. I don't doubt that your abilities will be of use to me. But I already have all that, thanks to my teammate.
Is there any chance you might tell me who he is?
No, I've already said too much. Consider yourself lucky I've even given you this much. It's extremely rare, believe me.
Come on, don't stop now that you've come this far. You know that eventually I'll end up making you talk.
Well, since no one can resist you, let's see if you can guess who my partner is.
Oh,
You're a gambler. So, your partner is... Chances are, you're working with a member of the Order.
The only members of the Order other than ourselves are your mother and Mr. Washington. The former has sadly gone missing. As for the latter, I knew nothing of his arrival. Incidentally, you must have noticed how inefficiently our Order communicates internationally.
Your sister. She's your partner. She's the one you're looking for.
Well, I am impressed. How the devil did you guess I had a sister? Virtually no one even knows. When it comes to getting results, you are very good, I grant you that. You deserve to know why the sight of the cameo pendant affected me so strongly. I thought it belonged to Emma, my twin sister.
Oh. Now I get why you said you had a memory for two.
Yes. You can't imagine to what extent, though. As children, everyone got us mixed up. So one day we decided to play along. Since then, we have become one and the same. We have officially erased the identity of my sister Emma. Emily Hillsborough. The woman with two faces.
Clever. But isn't it complicated? How do you make it work?
One of us has no existence in the outside world. We share everything. First for one, then for the other. We dress the same, wear the same makeup, we speak the same. We've learned to act as one. When we accept a mission, we both turn up. This time, though, she went ahead and I was meant to wait for her on the mainland. She was meant to meet Sir Home and bring back the details so we could work out who would follow up.
And there was a problem?
She was supposed to return from Mortimer's 1 week ago. The boat turned up at Plymouth, but alas, no trace of my sister. Instead, a sailor passed me a message from home, notifying me of her sudden disappearance.
So, my mother and your sister go missing just a few days apart. That's strange. Maybe their disappearances are linked.
It's clearly a possibility, but up to now I haven't found a trace of either of them.
None of this is very reassuring.
By the way, Louis, now that you are in on the secret, you are obliged to keep it to yourself, or you will pay very dearly.
Don't worry. Your secret is safe with me.
It's time to leave.
So. Sie hat also auch eine Schwester. Wir haben ihre Schwächen ausgenutzt.
So, what do you think of our first adventure?
I must admit, it has been fun by your side.
Same here.
Wer kommt da raus? Ach, sie.
Oh, she's been drinking too much again.
Louis, I need to talk to you right now.
Good evening, Elizabeth. Actually, this is not a good time.
I'm begging you, please don't leave me alone.
I'll be waiting for you in your room, but don't be late.
I was sure there was a certain je ne sais quoi between us.
Louis, we need to talk now. Otherwise, it'll be too late.
Looks like Elizabeth really needs me, but if I start talking to her, for sure Emily won't wait for me. What should I do? Sorry,
Wir machen das jetzt, ja.
I can't leave Elizabeth like this. All right, Elizabeth. How can I help?
Thank you. Come on, follow me.
Well, Elizabeth, what was so urgent?
Oh Gott, wie sieht denn der Raum aus?
For God's sakes, what happened in here?
Sehr minutiös abgehalten.
I really need to talk to you, Louis, right now.
Does Lord Mortimer know the mess you've made of your room?
Listen to me, damn it! My days are numbered.
Elizabeth, I don't know if it's about my mother again, but I'm telling you, you've nothing to be afraid of. She didn't come here for you.
I saw her.
Saw who? You saw my mother? When?
Just last night. I went out to walk along the cliff top and I saw her in the distance. She tried to hide right away, but I'm sure it was her.
Are you saying you recognized my mother in the middle of the night? While she was hiding?
Yes, Louis, I know it was her.
You just said she was far away, right? In the middle of the night. And the exterior of the island isn't exactly well lit.
Listen, I'm telling you it was her.
She doesn't hesitate on her answers. She's not trembling. She's really convinced of what she's seen. Did you talk to each other?
No, she was far away. I didn't make any noise, and then she was gone.
Have you told anyone you've seen her? Sir Holm? Mortimer?
You don't understand. It's her. She's here.
Yes, I understand.
No, you're not listening. The moment I saw her, I was overcome by spasms. She's here. I'm telling you, it was her. Yes, I need something to calm me down.
No thanks, I'd better not.
Listen, if you want me to tell you everything, you have to drink with me, Louis.
Oh je.
What I have to say to you is of the utmost importance.
Warum muss dafür was trinken?
I'll drink with you, but let's go easy on it, okay? I don't know where she gets her rot gut from, but frankly, it's disgusting.
You know, Louis, when I came here, it was in the hope of getting help. I've only just now realized that I've been drawn here into a trap.
Whoa, the alcohol's...
Oh, oh, keine gute Idee gewesen, den was trinken zu lassen.
Here, the condemned's last drink.
Elizabeth, alcohol never solves anything. I'm gonna stop now.
Listen up. You want to know what your mother was capable of, right? You want to know the reason why. Well, you're gonna have to follow me to the bottom of the abyss, Louis. Either drink or get out.
No, I won't drink.
Vielleicht kann man so noch die Emily
Louis,
treffen.
Then get the hell out of here. You're incapable of opening your eyes, so be it. Get out!
Vielleicht können wir so die Emily noch finden.
Why the hell did I go with Elizabeth? I could have spent the night with Emily, but no. I had to go play the night with a big heart. Oh, well, never mind. Tomorrow's another day.
Na, hat er wieder einen Nachtspaziergang hier. Jetzt immer was Washington, der an der Tür klopfte. Oh, das ist nicht Washington.
Monsieur de Richet, I am arresting you for the murder of Elizabeth Adams.
What the hell's going on?
You are in deep trouble, my young friend.
Oh, oh. Ja, gut, okay. Werden wir mal schauen, wie es beim nächsten Mal weitergeht. Für heute war es das. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen. Bis bald wieder. Tschüssi.